Hey guys, welcome back to Budget Card Breaks, and I just wanted to show you some slabs I recently got. So I thought this was kind of interesting. Uh, this card right here, when I first got back into collecting about, I'd say close to a year ago now, I remember going to card shows and looking for this card, and they wanted about $900 for it, and I just bought this one for $100. What's really crazy about the reason why I don't take really much stock in these PSA 10s and grading companies, just look at this card. This got a 7, okay? And there's a little bit of damage right there, but like nothing to me that warrants a 7. It's whitening right there. So this is a 7. This is an 8. Alright? Look at the back. See that corner? To me, this card looks way worse than the other one. And this is a whole card, this is a whole grade ahead of this one. But I only got this card for $100, but if I ever do go to resell it, I'm definitely going to get this regraded because I think this could at least get an 8, if not a 9. I don't really see anything wrong with this card, honestly. Maybe it's just PSA. I'm not going to lie, I've sent some stuff into BGS. I think they grade kind of easier, or maybe that's just me. But, so I was happy to get this card, like I said. Jeez, the TV's loud. So I remember going to shows and they wanted 800 for this card when I first started collecting. I'm glad I didn't buy into that because these were like the first two cards when I first started collecting I really wanted because I was just a big James Harden fan growing up. I really like his offense. People talk shit about him, but I like him, so that's all that matters, right? So I just thought that was kind of interesting. The 7 and the 8, to me, the 7 looks way better than this 8, but whatever. I'll probably get them regraded one day. Alright, and then we got some Prism Silvers. To me, a lot of people have been talking about the flagship rookie card. To me, it's the Prism Silver. But I think that might change in the future just because they keep making silvers more and more common. Like I heard, I think 2018 and before, maybe it's 2017 and before, but it used to be one a box. And I think at one point it was even one a case. I'm not positive on that, but now you find silvers in every pack you open. So I wouldn't recommend the newer rookies maybe getting into their silvers. I don't know if I would do that, but 17, 18 silvers, I think, are the flagship rookie card for those years and before, any year before Prism. 2012 to 2018, I think the silvers are pretty good investment. All right, and I was thinking the other day, I was like, am I an investor or collector? And I'd have to say I'm definitely a collector. Because if I was an investor, I would only be buying 9.5s and 10s. I don't really care much about grades, to be honest with you. I'd rather just have the card. And I just, in my collection, I have a lot of 9s and 8s. I really don't have that many 10s just because in my mind, I'm like, this card's not graded, but I bet this card would get like a 9, you know? And to me, this card, the way they should be doing grading is to the naked eye, if it looks good, it should be good, I feel like. But a lot of people would disagree with that, but they're just a little, I don't know. But anyways, so Stante Culpepper on card auto, grew up watching him. I know he was pretty ineffective QB, but when you grow up watching somebody, you definitely have an affinity for him. So I like this card. And then we got a Pokemon. This was my favorite Charizard growing up. When I was collecting, I thought this Charizard was 10 times better than the American Charizard. I actually believe I traded American Charizard for one of these as a kid, but I lost the card. I did find a lot of the cards as a kid, but would you know it, my most valuable Pokemon I was unable to recover. But so this got an 8. And to me, again, it's like, what's wrong with this card to really get an 8? I'm not really sure on that, but I mean, 8's good for 1999, 1998 Pokemon card in the first place. I'm not really complaining, but it's just some of this grading just seems so just random. The more and more I look at different slabs, it's like it just seems like they kind of just whatever about it. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I don't know what to think about the grading, but it's definitely not consistent in any form. Like, it wouldn't surprise me if I sent this back into PSA and it got a 9. Or if I sent this into BGS and it got a 8.5. It really would not. But last card, and definitely not least, this is another card I picked up about 6 months ago, and I waited to open it until Christmas. You can see there's some edge wear. Nothing really bad, and I was happy to get in a 5.5. I think I bought this for $6.50. So this would be the most I ever spent on a single card. Yeah, this is the most I've ever spent. Just for a 5.5. Since I bought this, I think it's gone down like $100. But to me, that's really not that bad with the conditions of the market. Like, I'm not really worried about it. This card will eventually go back up, and you know, it's an appreciated card in the hobby. It's like one of those cards, you know, so happy to have the oversized Jordan. To me, this is like the coolest depiction of Jordan that there is on a card. He just it looks awesome to me. So can't afford the regular Jordan rookie. Well, I guess I could. I was looking the other day at like the PSA 2s of a Jordan rookie. I could probably get one of those, but I don't know if I want one in a 2. That's a pretty bad grade, but so those are the slabs that I really got over Christmas. Oh, and if I didn't tell you, I paid $100 for this. And I think I paid like $130 for this one. I bought this one like 4 months ago. And this one I actually recently just bought a couple weeks ago. So if that shows you where the prices have gone. And 9 months ago, this was going for about $800. I don't even know where. This was probably a couple thousand. So hopefully in the future James Harden's more appreciated. I mean, the dude was a monster for years and years, but if he's not, he's definitely one of my favorite players, so I'm glad to have like his top rookie cards. I think the best one would be the gold refractor. I think that's out of 50. This one's out of 2000. So I think that's the next step up. The gold refractor I think is the best you can get of these tops. And I actually have a lot of these tops. 2009. I actually have all of the main rookies. I have the gold of. Fuck, he plays for the Bulls. Good mid-range shooter. You guys would know, but anyways, let me know what you guys think about these pickups. In another video, I'll go over some of the raw cards that I got. I got some cool like old Marvel stuff like 1960s Superman and Batman cards, and some other cool sports stuff. So it was a pretty good Christmas. I was happy that this one was a gift, but these other ones, I just brought this one out for an example, but these other ones I picked up and I'll kind of saved for Christmas time. But this one I actually have in just the non-silver, and it's kind of funny. I was holding them up side by side, and they literally look. It's hard to tell the difference. I feel like they should. I mean, in certain lighting, it's really easy to tell it's a silver. But anyways, those are the pickups. Let me know what you guys think. I just think the most interesting part are these James Hardens and where the prices have gone to. I haven't really seen anyone talk about it, but literally in under a year, these cards, this one has gone from like 1,000 to it's probably selling for 60-70 bucks right now, I would guess. If this one's going for like 100, and I bought this for 107 bucks, free shipping. So, but do I think this card's gonna go up? Yes, I do. This card's gonna be worth more than $100. Believe that. I need to get in better than a PSA 7. I mean, even if I don't get it regraded, with PSA 7s, guys, you're better cracking it and selling it raw. Because if I showed this to someone raw, they would probably look it over and be like, oh, they'd probably be thinking 8.59 in their head. You see that chipping at the top right there? I guess it's, but like I said, it's just this card has way worse chipping problems, and it's an 8. So, kind of crazy. Maybe that's the difference between Beckett and PSA, or just, it's probably just the difference between two particular graders, would be my guess. Because I've seen some PSA cards that have gotten easy grades, and I've seen all kinds of wacky stuff with grading. So that's one thing I will say about grading, guys. Don't take so much stock in what something is graded. Really look at the card and decide, do you want the card, not the grade. Like, fuck the grade. The grade does not really matter that much. If it's a good card, people will want it, despite the grade. For example, like the Michael Jordan rookie card, his main rookie card, a PSA 2, is still going for $2,000. Like, if it's a good card, I mean, I guess if you can afford the PSA 10, go for it. But that's just my opinion on it. I'm kind of rambling on, but I just kind of want to show you guys the slabs that I got over the holiday. So that's it. I'll let you guys go. See ya.